Welcome everybody to the lower bracket finals, where we have two teams battling against each other for a chance to be able to go against the best team at this tournament in a best of 5.
And Shopify being able to give their off lane and safe lane some independence here. All 6 heroes converging to mid. Both teams want to contest the runes. It'll be DD for GPK.
That first blood is still available. It'd be a massive pickup, but Abed is going to come to the rescue. He's going to focus down GPK. It pushed him into the Leshrac. Maybe not the play that TORONTOTOKYO wanted there, and Crit knows he messed up. Gives away the tip, while Crit enjoys watching Abed get a double kill for that. Save could have gotten there in time, get a nightmare into GPK's follow-up stun.
I'm just going to go back for the rune contest.
Kill.
8 minutes. I mean, Razor's really strong here.
Brambles going out alongside the plasma field. They quickly burst down. Save. No problem there.
Again, the numbers.
Yeah.
They are meeting BTBOOM at every one of these runes.
Oh, and look at that. Arteezy being left in a 1v1. It's actually chasing down Pure.
Ooh.
See if he can get this kill. Pure's going to try and juke him around the trees, but Arteezy, you can't hide. Now they get the Bramble back into mid on the GPK. Oh, gee, Shopify beginning to run away with this 6-0, 2,000 net worth lead. And just a blitz of movement there from Shopify.
I think you could have made an argument for that as well. Maybe Treen armor skews it a bit. I mean, it's something we should mention. This Treen's been a very early pick for the laning, but the armor is pretty damn nice this game on a lot of these cores. This is very aggressive.
Oh, Arteezy trying to make move by himself and gets baited. Pure knew that Arteezy wanted to continue his dominance here in this bottom lane, the 1v1. Gets baited into a 1v3. They do get a trade out. TORONTOTOKYO dies, but well worth it for BTBOOM. They get a dual victory. They kill the enemy carry. BTBOOM do have really scary late game, in particular Nightfall's Juggernaut.
They always have good late game, right?
Yeah. Jump forward, stomp onto Pure. His Legion commander has had some slow starts before. This one would be pretty rough. Goes for the duel, but he's going to be overwhelmed pretty quickly by Shopify just bringing all of their cores down to this bottom lane.
Some extra damage for the Centaur here. Another benefit of the early BKB rush, right? You have max living armor to throw on top of the Razor. You're basically immune to the spell damage, and then what's going to cut through you in terms of physical? Oh,
big pickup. Arteezy too aggressive again. Too far forward in lane, gets caught by Save.
Yeah.
Cutler Toy put to use.
I mean, that's just a kill you have to avoid with the traps, right?
9-2, 6,000 net worth lead for Shopify Rebellion. And they continue to try and hunt down BTBOOM. Silence goes off. Was that a TA silence? Oh, somehow they messed up some of that, but the overgrowth is still going to be there to catch Nightfall. Unable to spin away, and yeah, an early pickup by Arteezy got the shard. Particularly since Terrorize is a good counter to Grip. Right? Long range disable can actually find the Bane in the back.
Time to ratchet it up a notch if you're Shopify. Try and close this map out. Prevent the Juggernaut from continuing to scale.
They'll get this kill on Fly, yes, but is Pure going to be able to get out? No, not the case. Yule Scepter is going to be able to stomp him, and the stomp goes over on TORONTOTOKYO at the same time. Wait, Pure, he somehow is getting away from them. Oh, the side blade hit onto the neutral creep. Well played by Arteezy, making use of that Ogre Bruiser. Well, Abed chases TORONTOTOKYO down to the tier 2. Nobody from BTBOOM is coming to save him.
And line instantly drawn to just go to the Ancients here. 21-minute Wisdom Rune coming up as well. More Sideblade action.
If he runs, is there a TA trap somewhere?
No.
There's one in the lane.
The only one. So he's out. I guess Enfeeble can definitely help you here. You get some more points in it. Just throw it on the TA or the Razor. It will help you take an extended fight.
Yeah, helps spurt through the refraction, which they jump onto Arteezy. Now that's going to be the Aegis, but Fly immediately overgrowth on 2. Pure's going to be able to cleanse that one off himself, but thanks to the shard, Fly gets a double root onto Pure, and Pure will fall. GPK goes for a TP out, but the stomp comes in from SabeRLight.
I think he was dead anyway.
Both those cores.
So much physical burst damage when this Eye of the Storm starts heating up with the Meld and the Deso coming in from Arteezy.
And maybe because they see the Treant Protector top, or maybe they just feel like they have to be.
Or Tor.
Successful scan. No blink dagger for 4. Got him on the duel. Big pickup for BTBOOM. So that move on mid does pay out dividends in the end. They took away that Aegis, and that leads to an opportunity to actually kill Arteezy, a kill worth 1,300 gold for BTBOOM.
Classic E-Blade Juggernaut.
Of course. Great synergy.
That way when Pure goes in and duels somebody, he's losing it, you can E-Blade Pure.
Right, yeah.
Arturo on the bottom gate. Somebody didn't expect this.
The TPs are coming in, but they're going to be too late. Pure's already won that duel. Oh, we got hit by an Ogre.
The Bruiser.
Oh, that is betrayed by the neutral creep. Feels a little bad, but still a big move there for BTBOOM. Pure picking up that duel victory.
Huge here, and he's tipping Toronto-Tokyo perhaps for the call or being in the right place at the right time. And picking up this TA is just massive. So much time for Nightfall to continue to farm and take so much pressure off the map. And now they can potentially go for another play here.
Omni-Slash really not doing that much work against Abed, who has a shield rune, and SabeRLight, who has a heart. That is a little bit disheartening for BTBOOM, watching that damage go down. SabeRLight chases into the tier 3 to be able to get this kill, and they almost have it too. Nightfall's healing up thanks to the healing ward, and it'll keep him alive. Well, GPK does manage to get the kill on Centaur, but he has to back away behind his tier 3 before they surge again.
That healing ward did a lot of work there, and I can't help but think what would have happened if Abed just BKB'd earlier. A very good Hurricane Pike game. This item is always very strong versus Razor. Even versus the TA, you can pike him out of the fight. You're going to be pretty happy about that. And even just the 4-staff component versus the single target stun jump.
GPK, that last fight, he used his BKB, so he didn't have anything to protect him there. Not that it really would against that amount of physical damage.
No. Mass TP bottom, a 5-man TP smoke. This is a very cool play if it works, but the ward is going to break this entirely.
Yeah, Pure, he was well positioned to break the smoke. The ward gives them the vision.
Actually want to fight here? This is such a weird place to fight.
Stampede goes off immediately. Plasma Field to slow him down. They're going to catch up. Now BTBOOM have to either give up on heroes or turn around and fight. And it's already looking bad for GPK. His damage is being drained away. And Nightfall thrown up in the air. They get a duel off onto the Razor, trying to soak up the damage, but GPK still dies. The ultimate goes to work. And Pure can't deal with the damage from Arteezy, though Arteezy taking a lot. Got him out. And the bounce over into Roshan. So much damage. Nightfall still dies. It's Roshan will take his head.
And straight into the pit with the minus armor. Tanks the duel, tanks everything here. Omni-Slash bounces, almost get the Templar Assassin. I just keep building utility. Keep getting some more Lotus Orbs, Vlads, Shivas, AC, whatever you want to get. Make Nightfall's life as hard as possible. This Jug cannot carry this game. It looks pretty difficult. Yeah, they'll find Arteezy solo again.
Take away that Aegis. Now get out.
He has a blink on
around there. They're going to try and kill him a second time. And they get him. The Fiend's Grip holds him in place. Now Abed is going to go to work on this team. They got to be rare. There is more than one carry in this mix. You could see GPK is being diced up by him. Nightmare goes out, but the damage over time is still there. GPK dies, but look at the damage from Toronto-Tokyo. Had that cheese, though. Abed always ready to go with that in the back pocket. Scarfs it down real quickly. And now Pure, he's going to get bonked, but the BKB still lets him TP out.
The building damage is all on the Templar Assassin.
Does Pure jump after them? No.
And Abed's so big. He has a full Shiva's Titan Sliver, level 20 Eye of the Storm Talon as well. That's Refresher for Abed. My God, he is massive.
But then buying that Refresher, I think you want an Aghanim Scepter out of the Roche then, right? Give the axe to
Razor. That'd be pretty damn nice.
Refresher shard.
This is high ground ward for BTBOOM.
They're going to deal with the ward. SabeRLight, knowing how important the vision is to BTBOOM. Abed does get a decent amount of damage stolen away from the Juggernaut, and GPK gets blown up by Arteezy. Not the target this time. Arteezy's going to have a pretty free reign in this team fight, and it looks like BTBOOM have already given up on it. Trying to get out with as many heroes as possible, but any and all disables being put to use for even a single extra hero kill. Toronto-Tokyo tanks the Terrorize, and Pure running for his tier 4s. Pops the BKB finally as SabeRLight looks to stop his retreat. Nightfall's going to join in. They're going to go for the duel with the Omni-Slash. Oh, he does lose the duel, but the Omni-Slash finished off the Templar Assassin, and SabeRLight's actually very low, but Nightfall can't commit for that kill. Not with Abed in tow.
Does Abed want to chase here? Damn straight he does.
He'll hit him with the stomp to chase after him, but immediately cleansed up by Pure. SabeRLight's still a bit low, but the heart regen is kicking in. Looks like Baby Fly's going to be left behind. Yeah, Yule Sceptered into the stun. crit, and Abed watch from afar. The overgrowth will not be the saving grace for Fly. Now BTBOOM pushing out, looking for more.
They really wanted something else off this double core buyback there between Pure and GPK.
I mean, you said it. They wanted to get more off of that. They didn't get the Centaur kill, which would have been nice, but getting Roshan, that'll help pay for those buybacks. But Shopify around.
There's a lot of net worth here.
Nightfall going to be taken in. They got the duel on the Centaur. A hard target to bring down without an Omni Slash, but with enough heroes, maybe. Terrorize pushes away 2 of them as SabeRLight pops that Stampede and does get away safely.
It's going to be a lot stronger. You're also approaching this level 25 talent. You can buff it up even more if you really want to. We have seen more people take the Healing Word talent because it is quite good in the late game fights. We'll see what Nightfall opts for. Maybe more damage.
Smoke wraparound. That confidence from BTBOOM may play against them as they are outside of their base. They're going to be caught. Oh, the Low Storm. It catches the Swift Slash. Nightfall is underneath Abed and having his damage drained away. This is going to be troublesome, but he does have an Aghanim Scepter. When he comes back on his second life, Swift Slash and Omni Slash are available, but he needs some help. Immediately silenced up. Pops the Manta. Now Omni Slash on Abed. Does a decent amount, but the Glimmer Cave actually helps to revive that one, and Nightfall can't get away in time. The damage from Arteezy is too much to handle, and Abed, yep, he got his hands on a GPK. He'll drag him back in with the help of the overgrowth. That is going to be BTBOOM losing game 1. They had a strong holdout. 20 minutes, it feels like. They've been sitting their base, pushing this game later, but it did pay out that the double carry of Razor and Templar Assassin was too much for the Juggernaut.
Just really nice synergy between the whole lineup as well. The way the utility plays off these 1 and 2 with the double minus armor going into this Leshrac, GPK had no game at all, right?
Tango is...
Yeah, that's pretty damn good for a first phase, first pick hero.
Yeah.
He's probably been literally first pick every one of those. I doubt his hero has gone through the second phase, so that is a very good win rate for an absolute first pick. There's a reason teams are favoring it.
Now, what about another matchup? They were talking about the Juggernaut pick against... Ooh, dive in, dive away, die. Fly
straight back to top.
Gets first blood and TP's away, yeah.
But at the end of the day, Phoenix has an AoE attack slow that can always go into you, as well as just going in the fight and disrupting it with Egg and taking some of the time away from those shots. And I feel like that is decent enough value to justify the matchup a lot of times. And there's the roam. Abed happy about that one.
Abed was already putting a lot of pressure. They were pretty even on CS.
And even SabeRLight is an axe main. That's his favorite hero.
Is it?
Yep. I know, because when I played with him for a brief stint, he begged me to pick it every single game.
That's right.
And I never did.
Rotation from behind. Crit shows himself from the high ground. Advantage of being dire side there, and makes a very easy kill on GPK. And they're going to turn it into 2 as Save tried to even the odds, but it's still a 2 versus 3. And they will lose that side of things.
That was a way out. Totally normal
he
behavior.
Goes back in, not wanting to lose these creeps, but he'll lose his life if he's not careful. Trying to use the Battle Hunger for the extra movement speed, but Arteezy should have the damage. Vanguard helps, but it won't do that much.
These are really big and powerful items for these early fights if you get it going, if you're Shopify, especially with Wave of Terror going through. A lot of long-range poke, right? You're going to get hit by Wave of Terror, Diffusal, Swashbuckle, and a Wrath of Nature, potentially a Vessel thrown on top of you, so they're going to jump first.
Tango, this is a big kill. Jump forward from GPK, but the Ravage comes through. SabeRLight to save his mid laner. Abed, yet to die.
Just didn't commit enough. Rules for Fly. So looking to counteract this axe jump and cancel for the grip?
Yeah.
Pretty interesting pickup. You're telling me that's not the face of a man with a soul? As
he dies!
Ooh.
The god can bleed. Abed finally dies in the series from a cute little smoke move there from GPK and Save, putting the Bane to use. Tyrant in the game on the team.
Wouldn't surprise me.
They're still going for it.
It's just such a tough kill.
Yeah.
But right now, you are still very strong in the straight 5-on-5 with this Ravage, as well as Dead in the water here. Anchor, no joke, locking these heroes down.
Smoke forward.
Really good angle.
With this timing, with this gem, they kill the Phoenix right away, and with the anchor, they'll lock down Bane. No core kills out of it, though.
You get a DD. Pretty nice follow-up here for Abed.
Taking the outpost away.
You want to pick up the space if you're Shopify. And if BTBOOM are just going to farm with 5 heroes, then you better start picking some people off.
I think they know that GPK is doing this right now. It's a little hard to get there.
Oh, they got it.
Yeah, he stole it away. Really good use of the swashbuckle there to claim the last hit on the Tormentor. Underneath the tier 2, Pure is able to get a Culling Blade onto the Vengeful Spirit, and they got the grip on the Pango. Perfect stuff. Shopify trying way too hard to take that fight between towers.
You get gripped on the Pango and slain. Fight's just over. A second 5-man smoke here from Tokyo. Smoke on smoke. Who gets the jump?
Break the smoke. Pure, he's going to jump in first. Supernova already going to be used. No chance for a Ravage, it looks like. They're just going to have to leave Crit behind. But if Shopify can reset here, it's not the worst. That was some commitment from BTBOOM just to be able to get a support.
Fly did steal another Wisdom Rune. Man, they have just been taking every single one off BTBOOM's side of the map, so that's something. Look, you still have Ravage, Rolling Thunder here.
BTBOOM going in with such confidence into the pit, trying to get some vision off of the Meteor Hammer. SabeRLight faking the Ravage. Spin's going to go out now. A little bit
walking
early.
in.
Yeah, so SabeRLight's going to try and contest for this Aegis, and with the BKB, use the Ravage now. Can he grab it? Aegis on deck, and he gets it just in time. Problem is, now Abed's going to be in trouble with the Fiend's grip on the Rolling Thunder. Juggernaut's dying, though. Call goes out. Interception by Pure, just what they need. A Yule Scepter to protect Arteezy. Barely stays alive, but oh, he actually got him in the end. The TA trap, that was the last little bit required. Sure, they stop Pure's TP back, but it's BTBOOM who have already won the fight off of the kill on the carry, and now they're going to run down whatever heroes are left. Crit. Last one left alive. 4 heroes. Yeah, they didn't get the Aegis, but they still got 4 hero kills.
Why do people hate that hero? I like that hero.
Skill issue.
True.
You can see the confidence growing for BTBOOM. First able to play for the Roshan, basically win it, even if they don't get the Aegis. And now, just confidently jumping on a Tidehunter. The fear helps out a little bit. Nightfall gets off the Manta.
Bounces, man.
It just stuck onto that poor Vengeful Spirit. Crit. And no help from Fly or Arteezy when it came to the Omni Slash bounces.
They're still getting chased here. You gotta be wary of this Bane. He's got Force Staff, Aether, Psychic Headband.
They're gonna catch up to Fly.
It's just not enough to stand your ground right now if you're Shopify. You don't have any big auras to really do it. It's all in this single target utility, and none of it helps Abed go in. Was Steve just yawning?
Yeah, probably. Guys.
God damn.
I had to wake up early for this series.
Putting myself to sleep with this one.
Smoke is gonna break. Shopify, get the Ravage.
Should have been sleeping.
Swap back onto the Axe, half health, but he had the cheese. With the BKB, doesn't take much damage. Arteezy's trying, and he is leading into Nightfall. Nightfall's got to be careful. He gets off the Omni Slash on Abed. Abed can't get rid of it until last second. He passes over to the Tidehunter, and it's the Tide who dies instead. A call to chase after Arteezy. Doesn't quite get him, though. Flight's going to slow him down with this shard. That's going to help a lot as Arteezy still trying to get out with the Shadow Blade.
They scanned him. They don't see him.
Only a few more seconds. Dust misses. GPK might spot him, though, with a Silver Edge.
He just knows. He knows where he is.
Oh, he runs right into him.
Read him like a book.
Reads him like a book and shreds him like paper.
That fight is... That's so tough. It looks so good for Shopify, too. You're not going to get much better of a jump. You catch the Bane first. No grit for Abed. Opens up the Rolling Thunder. The Phoenix dies. It forces a buyback out of Tokyo. But then what, right? All 3 cores are just so damn big, and that Omni Slash did not get disjointed with the Manta. Now, Abed. Oh, yeah, it's such a good game 1, but here it is just falling apart.
They bought a BKB, which means no buyback for Arteezy, which now means Mega is going to be taken by BTBOOM. Shopify,
yeah, that's just it.
They're going to call it here. There's no doubt. This game is over, which is great. It means we're going to have a game 3 in the BTBOOM versus Shopify Rebellion series. And with the distance, the upper bracket, it'll go the distance in the lower bracket.
Going back to the roots, I think a bit more. Not too focused on the single target, getting a hero for Tokyo that is very comfortable playing the fights in. You have the Arteezy Faceless Void here to scale into the late game. If there's one hero that has a chance of beating the Phantom Assassin, we've seen it's been the Faceless Void. However, we've also seen some games where you just can't see her, can't chrono her. What does it do for you?
And there isn't like a ton of damage they're going to be throwing inside of the Chronosphere. Looks like that's going to be our first split. They run him down pretty easily. Battle Hunger on a poor support that is very far forward in lane.
Because you're not getting the pulls off, and they have really good equilibrium. On top of that, you're giving it to an axe. You've seen these axes scale pretty damn well.
Yeah, if they could get a very fast ring of health. Oh, that's going to be a kill on Nightfall. In fact, they turn around and do some decent damage to TORONTOTOKYO too.
Especially mid GPK. Just racking up a CS advantage on Abed here. 21-6 on the Storm to 13 on the Pango. Man, that last pick Storm really doing some work here in the early game, and he has the coddle to boost them up.
The silence is going to work. Daytime silence for the Night Stalker is ruining the Phantom Lancer. Or excuse me, the Phantom Assassin.
Night Stalker, and they're going to bring Fly up here. This is a lane you just shove in and you dive Nightfall right here, right now. All the supports can't bail him out.
Yeah, now BTBOOM do know about this, but does it matter?
Look at the right clicks, man.
Okay, GPK was ready to go with the TP coming in. They had a ward on the portal. Fly actually de-warded it.
You're okay with that, though. Like, this is an expensive teleport from GPK.
A little annoying, but at least they put the darkness on cooldown. So this is going to be a solid 2 minutes time where they should be able to be very aggressive. Gets the last one on the ward just in time. Fly is going to get run down, though. This was a smoke rotation, but it nets them a Culling Blade chop there. It's a good point. The Invoker operates a lot like the Bane did for Save.
Yep.
Right? A hero, a support that is able to set up pickoffs on the map without feeding away relentlessly too much.
And they're setting up right now. Once again, they're going to try for some kills up top.
Shopify are also set up, though, as they jump onto the Vengeful Spirit. It's a bit of a trap. They get hit by the Golem, and it looks like Nightfall bounced around. Oh, Tumbler Toy, not quite what he wanted. Still going to be able to find him. They have to use the Chronosphere, though, to finally finish up this Phantom Assassin. Heavy commitment there. Still, though, the Night Stalker has plenty of staying power in the fight. Helps them chase down a third hero. And GPK, zip TP out, no stuns. The Void was just coming off cooldown for SabeRLight.
And sometimes
that's their most useful resource.
That's what you got to do. I mean, they don't need much farm this game. Right, their spells are the impact here, especially Swap.
He has a Swashbuckle. Can he get out the Rolling Thunder? GPK uses his Disable. Abed, Cold Snap is going to make it so he can't get it off.
So, chop for Pure.
Another Culling Blade charge.
He's going to have a fast BKB. Man, they just abuse this gate off cooldown. It's ridiculous how much they go through it. So far, the reads are pretty good. 0 deaths for Artur. Cruising in this game, very far on the faceless Void. And
but at the same time, the Phantom Assassin continues to have a rough go. They are hunting her down non-stop.
Nice little smoke move from Shopify.
And one thing that strikes me is that they have Avenge, they have Solar Crest now picked up, but they haven't taken Roshan for the side of Shopify. It's now daytime, so that's going to make it even harder for them to do so. That Swashbuckle did a lot of damage there.
Pure found the second support as well. This is going to be a 2 for nothing. Chop him down, didn't even have to use BKB. Level 15 on the axe. Still having a tremendous game. They're going to look for the counterplay bottom. Arteezy going for a solo kill on Nightfall.
He's got Chronosphere, and if he stays in the middle of it, there's not much Pure can do, but he can't get the get it. Finally finish him off. BKB goes off just before the call. Arteezy will be fine to just TP away. So
the only fighting power you have, yeah, BTBOOM are like, there's no way we want to give this up during daytime. No BKB on Pure, but you're finishing the one on Nightfall. It's flying out right now.
It's going to be close call. The tornado could delay things significantly.
This is so awkward for Shopify. Are you going to take this fight with no
Knight? Get in there. Definitely Blast to jump in for the Storm Spirit. Immediately going to be Chronosphere, and they'll get the Aegis. Now can they get the Storm Spirit too? Yeah, they get a 2-for-1 special off that Chronosphere. Still though, SabeRLight gets caught by Pure. Chopped down pretty quickly. The Invoker's going to be cleaned up as Abed rolls through him and looks for more. Gets stuck. Nope. Jumps out. Swashbuckle. They spot Pure. They put damage on him. Can they keep damage on him? Use the Battle Hunger for the extra movement speed, but there's Fly on the other side. Throws some of his blood in his face to slow him down, and Pure has been caught. He'll pay for that death.
Nice
Nightfall, good call. The swap is there to be able to stop him, though. TP out, so that's going to be 4 dead on the side of BTBOOM, and an unsuccessful attempt to fight for Roshan.
Even during the daytime, they just sacrificed the NS. Actually, a pretty heads-up play by SabeRLight to just put himself out there. Like, you want to get a jump with your axe and kind of reset the fight, beat out the ults from Shopify, and then go in. That's the point where you're going to win it. If the fight just occurs where Shopify get to go in on you, there isn't much to turn this type of aggression. And SabeRLight is known it the whole game.
Nightfall, he's going to be a little bit staggered here on this
high ground ward for Shopify. Abed
blinking backwards, making sure he's not caught by the pure initiation. They hit him with the howl. He's not able to jump forward. Darkness going out. SabeRLight wants to catch something out of this. They know BTBOOM put into a corner. They just need the vision for Arteezy. SabeRLight trying to get it for him. Arteezy jumping in blind. Doesn't go up that high ground. Does he know Nightfall's there? Doesn't.
They all get out. Both teams.
Ships in the night.
High ground for BTBOOM. Artur super deep in this corner.
Now, GPK, he's going to be one, breaks the smoke. He's going to jump in, trying to get some vision, trying to hit him with the silence. He actually blinked over the side and managed to get his BKB off. They're going to go for crit, but Abed is controlling some heroes in this counter. Now, Shopify need to be where Arteezy is looking for a target here, but he doesn't want to be going for the axe.
Kited.
He is getting kited. He's not getting the initiation quite once. They're going to go for the axe still. Now Dark Ascension coming up, but immediately trying to jump with the Night Stalker. They do manage to blow him up. Pure's going to die as well, though. Flying the corner, slowing down these heroes with the upheaval. It's looking really nice. Abed's able to play off of that one while GPK is running low on mana.
Where's the Chrono? He just can't find the Phantom Assassin here.
He cannot find the opening, but he is getting the swings in. GPK is completely out of mana, and they are kiting around that Storm Spirit now.
Trying to bait in Nightfall, trying to see him.
Back in. They missed! Arteezy completely not like this, but Nightfall jumps into it. He did bring Arteezy a little bit low. Is looking to be able to get the climb over the call. Finally gets it off the call. They jump into crit. Nightfall finished off Arteezy, who does have a buyback for this one. The Storm Spirit dies, but Abed going strong enough to be able to carry this without Arteezy. Clears through two different heroes. Last left, TORONTOTOKYO. Invis might be able to get away, but it doesn't matter. Abed and Shopify with some buybacks will be able to hold this. Unfortunately, Abed, who has been rock solid for them this entire tournament, held through in that fight. It wasn't enough to claim Roshan's bounty, though.
Yeah, that was a daytime fight, so now it's way harder for BTBOOM. And you have Satanic done on Artur. Is this enough HP? He just finds Nightfall, but no Chrono.
Take the fight right away. There's going to be no Chronosphere, and SabeRLight, he's going to have to lead the charge here. Jumping onto GPK, once again, forced to use the BKB to be able to keep this out. Swap goes out to be able to save SabeRLight's life. He's still drawn in by the taunt. Nightfall made his jump, but he didn't get anything for it. He used the BKB, now hops back to his ally. This was not the initiation BTBOOM needed to be able to win this fight.
Nightfall can't hit anything. He doesn't know who to go on. BKB for nothing. And your Chronosphere, it's up in 7 seconds here. You got to get the hell out. Time dilation slowing him down. He needs help. Not like there is any.
Yeah, he keeps on hoping to be able to jump over to GPK, but GPK has to be wary of not getting too close to these two heroes. Otherwise, he's going to die right alongside, and he does manage to get that Chronosphere.
A Chrono of redemption here as they're going to get him plus save, plus TORONTOTOKYO on a dieback?
Just run him straight into the fountain. A buyback, though. Have they gone too far? A buyback from GPK nets them a kill on a SabeRLight. Now he's looking at crit as well.
The power damage.
The glyph underneath the tier 4s. Shots everywhere. GPK only has a little bit of mana left. He's got to be careful with this one. Pulling him back. Rolling Thunder. Hits one. Can he hit GPK a second time? He's going to zip out.
He's out of mana.
But he's out of mana now. A Force Staff and a Chakra Magic. That'll give him back to safety. Abed pulling the 180s. He blinks on out of here. They went a bit too deep for that one.
This Axe Courier it's trying to scout him on the way out. More mana.
The opportunity for GPK to jump on Abed.
He's now the one out.
Time dilation, trying to slow down GPK. Anything to help out Abed.
Pulling one.
The TP out, a desperate move, but it works.
No Chakra in time. Even with the Axe Courier scouting from Pure, it's not enough to find any sort of retribution here. Will this come back to bite him? Or are they just going to fight it without the Chrono? I mean, honestly, why not, right? They haven't shied away from any of these fights without their big ults. And now is not the time to do so. You cannot give an Aegis to Nightfall right here. This is when this PA is weak. This is where you can finish the game. You give her an Aegis and another item.
Ward is doing so much from SabeRLight. He sees a perfect opportunity to jump onto the back line, immediately go for the support.
The Rolling Thunder.
BK tries to do it too, but Abed is there to be able to provide the counter. BKBs from Artur. He's gone. Oh, they jumped into Arteezy and blew him up immediately. Here, all the cores from BTBOOM jump in, finish off Arteezy, but once again, it's the other two cores of Shopify that have some staying power. SabeRLight and Abed chase down the rest of BTBOOM. They are on full retreat. They
Do
can
they
break
know
down one.
where Nightfall is?
Yeah, but they're going to blink right on top of the floor. It is revealed. They found him. Where's Waldo? Right there, dead in the top lane.
Abed, God, man. He is absolutely decimating in this fight. I don't even know if he needs it. That's the ironic part. He's already level 25. This Rolling Thunder is down to under 50 seconds now.
BTBOOM, they have to play this kind of slow and methodical. Any misstep,
Yeah, chalk or
cost them
call.
this game.
They're trying to bait a clump. They want this Ags on the GPK Storm to catch multiple core heroes.
Yeah.
And maybe this is the call to just smoke it and jump. And our Tor hits real hard with this. You have to think about buybacks in BTBOOM's pace. They have Nightfall.
Got a break. Doesn't get the opening. Arteezy will just go for the barracks.
Dispels the
It's going to be taken away, yeah. Oh, Chronosphere immediately put to use and actually did manage to grab the Axe TPing in as well as the Invoker. Arteezy not trying to go for any sort of bigger core, just knocks down 2 heroes, and that's going to be good enough for him. But there are buybacks on the side of BTBOOM. Are they willing to use them here?
Yeah, they have both up. So you can take a fight. No Chrono right now. No Dark Ascension. They're going to commit 1. Man, you know Pure doesn't want to commit another buyback in this game.
Just to annoy BTBOOM even further as they attempt to push him away. They're just going to keep it going.
Nightfall, he finished Divine Rapier. This is what they were waiting for.
Okay.
Yeah, time to smoke and commit the buy for the chump.
The whole game around, or it could be the end of BTBOOM at this tournament. They're smoking, they're running at them. Shopify, they
No
take
Chrono.
the high ground.
Gotta remember, no Chrono for this fight.
They got the scan. They got the scan on them. They know they're coming this way. SabeRLight is well positioned to be able to break it. They're going to see some of their heroes. They see the sword
Just walking in.
And immediately jump on these heroes. Nightfall's revealed. That Divine Rapier tries to go to work under Arteezy, but he's already time walked away. Nightfall looking for anything to be able to hit right now. Finally jumps down to the low ground spots Arteezy. Time walk over to the side. Nightfall just dies like that. GG is immediately called. Shopify will take down BTBOOM, and they will have their chance to be able to bring down Team Spirit in the grand finals, best of 5.
Keep your 3rd place medal, man. I don't want another one. And Shopify will go to their first finals of the year after struggling for so many tournaments. Somehow this team just came together at the right time.